Baby, I will watch me beyond my church, so Facebook, so YouTube. Baby, I will be a church, and some of us work Ghana and Mede Brownie. So we are Ghana near a minute say, Obetch skills, say, Ampa, we are Ghana. Ghana got to about December 7th. A year or China a chi. Ako yi man panyin. Na ɛyɛ me dɛ sɛ amanfo ahu sese deɛ wɔ sɛ ɔmo toma no. Amanfo ahu sɛ ampa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔno ne deserve sɛ ɔto anwuma paa na ado ayɛ no so. Nti ɛyɛ good news sɛ amanfo ahu saa deɛ because adɔfo no mo ahu na wokɔyɛ mfomso a bɛka sɛ mehu yɛnka ɛso na aka akyire. Ɛno nti ɛdɛ Awurade ase sɛ amanfo ahu sɛ na sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔno na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔtoa na ado adwuma so sɛ Ghana fo agye no adwuma wiase baabi a yɛbɔ ne din sɛ ampa ɔdeserve sɛ ɔto adwuma paa na ado ayɛ no so. Wei deɛ obi bɛka no asɛm wokɔto aba adɔfo no bɔda akye na woka ho asɛm mu ɛndi sɛ manyokuo mahama ɔne biribiaa de ma enti ɛnyɛ mistake ɛnkɔdi ɔmo akyi misi so biem ɛndi sɛ manyokuo mahama ɔne biribiaa de ma enti ɛnyɛ mistake ɛnkɔdi ɔmo akyi asɛ wokɔ yɛ mistake a wobɛka sɛ mehu yɛnka ne nso aka akyire ɛndi sɛ ne biribi papa biaa de ma Ghana ɔma bɛtena akonnwa so da wokae wohu ɔmo anaa woahu ɔmo adeɛ no akɔba sɛ sɛsei mahama ahu sɛ wobɛlusu na ɛme de sɛ NDC foɔ na ahu sɛ ɔmo bɛlusu elections wey deɛ very simple sɛ waa wohu sɛ wobɛlusu deɛ ɛyɛ very good ɔmo ahu sɛ ɔmo bɛlusu because campaign koraa no ɔntimi anyɛ NDC ntimi anyɛ campaign ɔmo sɛ wiase deɛ sɛ adeɛ bi kɔ so na anim sɛ ɛbɛkɔ yie ama wa sɛ waa wotumi Ghana foɔ agye atom sɛ ɔmo hia MPP Ghana for say MPP for ne bɛtumi asesa nneɛma pa de ama ɔmo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nhyehyɛeɛ pa a wɔwɔ ɛna bɛtumi aboa wɔn ama nneɛma atu mpɔn. Is it possible mahama koraa ma hwɛ ne yɛ koraa na ɔno koraa bɛto aba ama Bawumia mo de mo mfa nsan da ho ɔto a sɛ ɔno nko a secret no nko because onim Bawumia dada nti wa hwɛ koraa mahama koraa bɛto ama Bawumia because wɔku sɛ Bawumia bɛwɛ ne and this is one nam ebinom ne nam asieɛ ebinom buru nnua ebinom ne nam ɛde sɛn just say hem wɔn ne nam asieɛ buru nnua because ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo ba wɔ ani akonnwa mehu party a emu members ne ebinom ɔmo ntena se koraa nya analysis themselves ɛnka wiase baabi a wiase kɔi wotena se na wayɛ nseseɛ afa wabrabɔ ho sɛ wabrabɔ ɛkɔ benkum anaa ɛkɔ nifa na sɛ ɛkɔ benkum a sɛn ne sitie ɛkɔ nifa a sɛn ne sitie they don't do that deɛ ɔmo yɛ nyinaa na kɔyɛ sɛ kyinkyinaa na yɛfa akonnwa no ma wɔn ɛno nso ɛnyɛ adwuma mahama lucy in advance wo a wonim no I'm telling you today this is what we need research ɛyɛ enti sɛ wokɔto aba don't waste your vote to ma Bawumia because mahama na nim so be lose hey adɔfo no na wo de mo nhwe o NDC campaign kro mutimi kɔ they can go to campaign ɔmo hyehyɛ nipa baako mmienu bi ɔmo hyehyɛ dɛ kyerɛ sɛ obi agoro mfa ne sika kora nkodi ɔmo akyi because wokɔ elections na wobɛlusu a sɛ woanim sɛ wobɛlusu ana wonim sɛ wokɔ baabi na wobɛdi nkugu a woanim sɛ wobɛdi nkugu very important I'm telling you baabi a Ghana ɛkɔ no it is time to make good decision and yet time to make bogus decision good decision ɛbɛ transform wo daakye ɛbɛma wabrabɔ atu mpɔn ɛbɛma nneɛma pa akɔ so yie wɔ akwan mu ɛno nti na meka kyerɛw sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔno ne Nana Addo ayɛ adwuma onim deɛ Nana Addo ɔho ɔde gu akwan mu sɛ bɛyɛ Ghana ho bɛtɔ ɔmo ɛna onim ntowa sɛ obɛsi atoa so ama wasetena akɔ yie wa web obiara nhyɛ program no sisi mi ahyɛ sisi a ma wo nua nya bi nhwɛ wankasa wantimi anya campaign ma wo nua nya bi nhwɛ na ontie nsɛm no na ɔmfa nyina so nto aba na ma Bawumia God this is a time you have to make good decision so why make a decision papa na ko waste time because NDC for mahama na akwa nim se wa lose awie oni bibi papa bia ka kyerɛ Ghana mo de let me ask you dia ba de na mahama bitima ka kyerɛ o sɛ oba obeye Woni bibi papa bi aka kyerɛ wo na wo betena akonnwa so watena so wabɛyɛ ɔmampanyini wabɛyɛ ɔmampanyina bi de akyire woni policy ni programs a wode bɛsisa Ghanafoɔ ahyɛ berɛ wo sɛ yɛnsa mfa akonnwa ma wo na bɛbusti Ghanafoɔ mmerɛ bɛyɛ 200 years. You don't need to accept that. Bawumia na wo good policies na good programs a obetimi de aboa adɔfo no this is the opportunity I was a Ghanafoɔ make a decision ɛbɛboa wo ankasa woba school kɔ ɛno na woka ho asɛm na NDC foɔ no asɛ bibi awɔsen bi agu ɔmo so because ɔmo antimi anyɛ nti ɔmo hu sɛ woka ho asɛm na ɛyɛ ɔmo yɛ but nana ado ayɛ aban a wɔte akonnwa so aka how many days na Ghana akoto aba hwɛ projects a all commission hwɛ projects a all commission NDC foɔ ɔmo to abawie ya Muhammad Lusu yɛ mo ehu nneɛma ɛkɔɔ so bogus contracts bi ɔmo sensan yɛ ma wɔn a na ado deɛ ɔtwene Ghana ho ɛno nti na ɔsɛ Bawumia ɛna onim sɛ ɔwɔ nimdeɛ a obetuma bɛtoa Ghana so ama Ghana atumpɔn mo a mo tie me wiase a yɛbɔ nipa ba wiase no onyankopɔn ma obiara twene religion ɛyɛ ekuo yɛka sɛ ekuo a obiara wɔ deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔjoin Ghana with different types of religion your traditional religion Muslim religion Christian religion ni nyinaa yɛ ekuo a yɛ acceptable Ghana foɔ nyinaa gye ato no matter religion bi a obiara free obiara nim deɛ kyɛ sɛ ɔyɛ Ghana ni obetima aboa ma Ghana atumpɔn that is what is important. It is or soon we or you see or friend or you say Nina or no son of religion any GDA. And what the more bit me the Abuama Ghana 2 points, what is important. Into one more be made that out. Say, oh, this year got religions will be religious background wrong. And nun to me ma was sitting and go you. Or no nipanon the modern mo ne bit my more sitting and go ye. Then she say a pack and then I drink pack and a bit my boy. And this is for the Sessikadi no movie. Chop, babies with sharp teeth. Okokano must say, Diwatem. Chop, no mobile. Okokano must say, Diwatem. Now, I read after that. Maybe some year pesa. And it doesn't say time. And what's a way Ghana near? What can I see ding now? Say yes. Baby, a Ghana drew. Would that change any here? Now, when a bit mamma that chair tumpo. Any doctor, Mahmoud Bawumia. Na obi won nkyɛn a ya na maintain ya mabiase ba hu se bidum sare o se oh na NDC na me pese me busa ho se wo a wo tie me se ya NDC dia be no ma ya o mo deserve so mo be dia konya o mo nya hwe ma Ghana ontimi mfa won san kyerɛ ade o ma ya wo wa benefit da wa wiase kɔ nanim and you are telling us you have wiase mbra na chi wiase kɔ nanim wo si yɛmfa wiase mbra na chi when the mouse advice no be make the say NDC foɔ no bibiri enra about 3 days ago binom frɛfrɛ me ne meeting kom so that Fred wo de akoma to yam ye ko to aba na de ama Bawumia if you say Mahama oni hwe NDC foɔ na bi na ka kyerɛ me o si omo ne Mahama anante ontimi nka de papa bia obɛyɛ eno ane mo fa akonya ne mame ena akokɔ nketenkete 24-hour economy ena abato no me lusu ha meji atum no gise bibia ye friendship na abato no moto nge benda nye friendship enyam se ndisi mu zo mbe lusu nti omo hyase ena omo ne electoral commission cancel bonifa electoral commission ene binum ne namasie ye ebro electoral commission nnua na wanim guase America eto aba wote se obi guase ye koburu nnua bibusaw ye to aba what is obi ko asie ye ekoburu nnua you say NDC for nkoan bibia ye different bibia ye different enti adofo no emma ho kwan emma obi medada eye wodache said the enema bi ko ye di amount is what I'm talking about. It is obi ba no be dada no be trampo ndumpo a kire wa enti na sem Ghana ahokyere aye kasa ahokyere wo my Ghana mu adofo let me straighten this point very well ahokyere wo ba bia o enye Ghana nko everywhere in the world ahokyere aba it is obi one chain na obekas oh na Ghana de ahokyere aba Ghana anamfo sofa bra America bere Ko Germany ko he. Ko South Africa ko he. What I say? Rose, also from South Africa. Thank you very much for sharing with you too. We said in South Africa, the standard of living over there, everywhere things are difficult. Go to Nigeria. But we have to count ourselves lucky. So with all these economic conditions, Nanado, Aban, Etimia making sure say back school free. Do comparative analysis. Go to other African countries. Find out country ben and omuma eco school free. Now, it been one China. They don't value free senior high school no and fast way go. And they are saving the money, are saving the scan. Right now, free senior high school, it has saved you a lot of money. Because Ghana, what I know, they say, Ghana, you go school first term, second term, third term. Do you know how much you'll be paying for first term, second term, and third term? Now you are saving that money in your pocket, using the money for different purposes. That will benefit you. As a result of that, you have to show appreciation. Now, Nado is doing marvelously well with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's why he wants Bawumia to continue. Simple as that. Unlike, almost said, Mahama Betanaso, almost like a dear and deceitful. And that is what they want to come and do again. Mismanagement, create, loot, and share. They want to come, na and yama pa, policies and programs, and yama pa na na do go up omobabi triego. That is why they are talking about as I said, reset in Ghana. And in Ghana, I say, or lies support my baby reset in Ghana. Maybe so, say reset in Ghana. Or money be papa be a catch now. And on one so calm, who say, Ubuso must say, a dear Ben will meet my share, I'm a Ghana tumpon, and this is one to me. And yet 24-hour economic Mahama himself won't mean to. Likewise, or more one check. Commentators in the crowd, you've been some of your tender. And Sibonne, and Peter be no man free, baby about I export. Share, I don't know. This is very important. I'm talking about your life, your future. Your one share your pa. Obey media transform of future is what I'm talking about. Your what policy, what programs are, or the big work near my beko yeti amount. Now with that brighten is what I'm talking about. You have the potentiality, you have the ability to make good decisions that will help you. Nobody is going to decide for you what to do. You have the capability to make a meaningful decision. Decisioner. Oh yeah, you can sit down and weigh the positive and negative aspect of it and conclude, justify that really you made good decision and it is bringing something important in your life. And this man they've been in power before, not that they haven't been in power. You are aware of that. Mahama, when he was in the presidency, vice presidency, look at what he did. So why do you have to waste your time and talk about him? Now, now, I don't even understand. You are going to school free now. Do you know that? Say, be a true. Now, can't mistake. When the school fees never. I don't know. And then to be saying, a brand is a tiakunyaso. Mahama State very clearly said, oh, my bank go school free. Now, be to make your school fees. The records are there. You can go and revisit. Also, my bank go school free. Now, be to make your school fees. Ghana is Ghana, Nana Dubai. The same is Ghana, Nana do say there be. I was a Ghana for 1 million titi, no matter kui. As I'm speaking to you now, over 5.7 million Ghanaians have benefited from the free senior high school. So just imagine human development will be a dear. And do you know what will come in the future? And are you asking yourself? Say, educate a mabuna. And that is why another has projected, say automatically he is able to do that. Ghana will progress in the long run, and that is what is going on. It is if you sit down for somebody to come and deceive you, and you follow the person like this, if one who follow more, you are making a big mistake. A idea clear to you. Udachi, so person koye, and now udachi so person enya basa. And no na who could decide me menedano. So person udachi koye dia. And yet, why would him the away? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, number 1. na wakoyi no na ama wo daakye akoyi ehwe wo adofo no da biara na ye ka asem we obi wɔ nkyɛn a ɔno ɔwɔ party bi mu ntino ya na da biara no o ka sa asem na ɔno because of baby belong to ntino say oh on there ye waka no waka kora ye kora wonfa. But it is time for you to make productive decisions based on your own analysis, looking at the positive aspect of it. You don't need to sit down. Not to be your kuku stories, no more demand. You also show more social media. A bit more fear, a bit more radio, so your programs. Kuku stories are any no quarry and a demand. When you go and follow them, now acquire say, what could try I could make a decision. A bra and more. But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, waka enema ubidia kunya ubitimi aye. Enema ubidia kunya ubitima ye ama wasetina koyi. That is what I'm talking about. Mumu say ndisi force. Say Ghana for to abama o made be no bitima ya magana. Omuntimi nyehwe. Omuntimi nka de papa dia. Ena ade kura arehu wo mkura ne se. Enema na na adwa ye papa no. Omu pese omu bet ebetwiri ni nyina agu betwitwem. Awa just imagine 4 years Muhammad even no betim dia e dia boa 4 years. We di kre di na ba ya wie. Obepem fie nan. Dem fie nan no de be de. Na fie no oba be sei ne ma de amam. Oba be sei ne ma e de amam, and I'm telling you. Oba be ye ne ma entimi ma won progress e be ma wasetena waka ba bia wotena. And this is the time you have to dwene no hu de wo se no de ko. Hey, adafo no. Baby aga na ekọ no. Ye hia obi a obetwa na adone ma pa no so. Enye obi a sebe omaye omadwene sesikadie na omo bepa edi. Baby. Ye pedi obetima to na ado ne nyuma pa a ode egu akwan mo obetima to aso. Na hwan na obetima to aso? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Empenifo di ne ho adanse. Omampanyin dada kofo di ne ho adanse. Na ado di ne ho adanse. Ghana mpanifo akese di Bawumia ho adanse because omanhu unique aibi wonu. Uniqueness bi ewonu. Se ono ne betimi aboa. Enti adofo no baby aduru no eye wodaache me de meka akire wodaache no so no eye wo na wo kwoto aba ne obi na ehso mu se kwoto ukokuru moti no wo na ade kotim de opeso ba ukokuru moti no wo de kotim de opa hwede ne hihye ye betima boa endi sikura de onte so maka hihye bia ena omo so mo pre independent omo pre kwantan kro amen kan kire enye kwantan kro bia no mo pe omo ye adwuma ma ndc fo omo nkrofo nyina omo na share ndc videos omo na kasa wa ndc radio so omo na kasa wa ndc tv so ndc adwuma no omo ye what I say omo shi underground a ye meeting se sheda na ye se wo kokwantan kra se be ye ndc mpp Ashanti region voice you know e bit me feel omo nsa de feel omo nsa na etimama maham ndc fo anya Ashanti region ko henne na po oni Bawumia omo Ashanti region voice no and I'm just about Bawumia on free ho enti ba na po ofiri ho Bawumia so kra de ase ne fie ni bo enti mumia hwe ne maye na ye nta o machi na mo fa ne mapamre omo so mo ko independent omo ye die na omo pe and then this year twuma na omo ye and also mo go omo ni ma ase omo mpanyin kofo omo aboa mo adi mo chase na mo be kaseti omo mpanyin kofo also mo go omo ni ma ase because omo mfo kra mfi omo bi omo campaign na drum no mo yo omo campaign drum because omo ni asem papa bi aka kire obi ni enim senka omo bo mo be ye so man ma anya hwe adofo no me de meka kire e bi aga na ekọ no odaachi ehu hia ade a ebe koso ama odaachi etumpon is what we are talking about ehihye ye pa ebitima boa ama wasetena akoyie no ene ho asem na meka. And you don't allow them. Don't allow NDC to deceive you. They don't have anything good to offer. Listen to this critically. Bahama has been in power before. in Ghana. He was a vice president, and subsequently he became the president. So at least you know him. He's not a new person. He's the old person, old Muhammad, new Muhammad. The value is the same. At least when he was in power, you knew exactly what he did. He could not do anything beneficial to you. He could not do anything that helped to raise your standard of living. You were still in poverty to the extent that without the saving of Nanado would have been something catastrophic. So right now, the same person who couldn't help you is trying to come to power again. And his team, they are lying, creating unnecessary propaganda to convince you. Remind yourself where you were previously and currently where you are. That is what is important thing you have to do. Remind yourself where you were when he was in power. What did he do for you? Nothing. He did nothing that helped you to develop. Nothing. Because we're talking about holistically developmental project that benefited everyone. Nanado is a clear example, manifestation. As he's in power now, look at what he's done. Things that he has done is benefiting the whole Ghanaians. But comparatively, look at NDC. We are not seeing that. Free senior high school, you are benefiting now. And it is very important in your life. Because without education, you can't survive. Without education, you can't progress. Without education, you can't make any meaningful life. But with education, all things are possible. And that is why Nanado's administration, they are trying their best to make sure your living standard, you get quality living standard, so that you feel better. And that is what is going on. So the person who can continue the good works of Nanado is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He has been working with him for a long time, almost how many years? He knows him very well. They have good policies and programs, and he wants to continue. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that this time, if you are going to vote, come Saturday, it is up to you to make very good decision. A decision that will remind you of something important in your life. A decision that you can stand and boast that, yes, you were part of a team that decided positively and progressive life for Ghanaians. And I'm telling you, this is a great time for you to make good decision. MPP is the only party that can help you. That's why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should be considered. He has good policies, but don't look at the religious background. That one is not important. We are talking about the capability of an individual. Now look at those who are contesting. Mahama, what can they do? They haven't been able to even come out with what they want to do. You see, you want to inherit position. You want to get position in the country, right? You want to take the rims, the affairs of a country. You want to lead the country. You want to be the president. At least you have to tell Ghanaians what you can do when they vote for you. That is very important. It's not your birthright. It's not a property. It's not your family property that automatically, whether you can do or not, they have to give to you. It's not like that. And it's not monetary terms that you can purchase it. No. This is a genuine position that you have to demonstrate, you have to justify your inclusion so that people will consider what you can do and make choices. But look at the situation. He can't tell you what he can do. Even the 24-hour economy, he hasn't been able to explain the 24-hour economy, and you're still following him. That's a very, very serious issue. You see, he hasn't been able to explain the 24-hour economy. He's coming out with a policy, 24-hour economy. Now, the anticipation was that at least, so far as he has proposed a policy, they'll be able to tell us what the mechanism, the methodology that he will adopt to achieve that objective. Right now, he hasn't been able to tell you what he can do, and you're still wasting your time on him. Let me tell you, you have a future, you have a decision to make in your life. Decision that you'll remember in your life, that you were part of it and it has benefited you. That's what you have to do. So right now, as I'm speaking to you now, NDC, they know they are going to lose the elections. That's why they've started saying unnecessary things about the Electoral Commission, claiming unsubstantiated allegations, trying to say that the Electoral Commission connive with the MPP wanted to rig the election. It's not like that. They can't do that. When you go, you vote, go your way. but make decisions that will help you. NDC has nothing good to offer Ghanaians. And it's a clear manifestation. Because you see, the one who is leading the NDC knows himself, but he doesn't have any policy. What he's trying to do is that when he comes to power, that is where he will be maneuvering and going here and here to get something to do. We don't do something like that. When you come to power, at least immediately you step your foot on the seat. You said you said your food at the Jubilee House. You have to be able to tell us that okay, action. I'm doing this. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And nothing like that. We are not witnessing that. And that is why I'm telling you that the only person who can deliver is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He has good policies. He understands you, is respectful. And you see, you haven't even seen him insulting before. Have you seen him before? But compared to others, they will sit down on radio station, TV station, insulting Ghanaians if you are not in terms with them, or if you don't even believe in their ideology. We don't do things like that. And that is what I'm telling you. A person who believes in peace, a person who believes in equality, a person who believes in togetherness is what I'm talking about. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the best choice for Ghanaians. And I'm not the only person saying that. Former president who has worked with him before, and he's an elderly person, and he has been a former president before, he has strongly stated that among those who are contesting, the best person that he is selecting is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and he has endorsed him, and you are aware of it. Nanado has also stated the same thing. So Bawumia is the best person. So this is a time, as a Ghanaian, if you want to continue to enjoy free senior high school without paying school fees, you have to continue them. You have to make sure you vote for continuity so that they continue good policies for you. But if you are ready to pay school fees, and if you are ready to face NDC for money, maybe then make your decision. And that is what I'm telling you, baby. Ghana drew baby. It here will be a one shisha pa or white pa or blue or mindful or what GD or mindful what GD would know. So bit him the name of Guaquem Ama was sitting out with you. Find the bit mess and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the bit my. Now, I offer them NDC for the said the music guy. Also, oh, Piracunya. Now, one cousin is all be loose. You know it in your heart, so you'll be losing. Yes, if you be own so will be loose. Say, and car. Who has a frog cracker, nobody cares. But you know in your heart they'll be loose. That is why people are not even sponsoring Mahama. Because they know they'll be losing. So why do I have to spend my money on you? And Mahama himself is not spending his money. Because he knows he's going to lose. It's a clear sign. Say, Memeneda. Ghana for we are smine air sham. Some be make key decision. We are smine. Ebeka se mo make key decision. Eboa mo dachi. Na, ye kasa wo dachi. Enyo obi na wo so beka kire. Kwa uti wo sisi. Utimi hu dachi no de eko. Wo dachi na ekosen. Mi bisa wa uti wo sisi. De o won hihye ye pa. The one she say yapa, nasem na make kire. Enti omo ba abonten na omo betwa ntro kire won. Mse entro ne de omo betwa ne da bia. Because say obi pa akunya. Onim de obey. But who said obey we. No more than ntro no ahyase. Yen beka nokore with those who tell the truth. All the time you see that they are working tirelessly against us on social media. They're preventing people to hear from us. They try to sabotage us. They try to censor our programs. And it's clear. When you go to the right now, you can even see it is happening. They're censoring you. They don't want people to hear from you because they think you are telling the truth, but maybe they are not supporting that person. But it shouldn't be the case. It shouldn't be the case. You can't censor somebody who is telling the truth. I don't think it's right. It is clear manifestation of what is going on because it's obvious that Mahama has nothing good to happen for Ghanaians. And if you follow him, you are wasting your time. Follow the person who can support you, who can bring good policies to enrich your lives. And that is what I'm talking about. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the #1 person to lead the country, Ghana. He has good policies for you, and he can deliver. He has the ability to deliver. He is technologically conscious. He's aware of the technological environment. That's why everything that he's doing is based on technology, digital, and other things. You see, if you progress, those things are important. And that is why they have put more emphasis on education. All again, this is for money be a catcher on or mobile. No matter chantro at the achero. No matter cancer, and no quarry the achero. They or mobile. No matter create sin. And to be as I seen, Oko believe in them. No one say, oh, see, now, dear. Ghana economy. Meaning is a electoral commission. Institution, a respectable institution. Or mobile they compromise the integrity of elections. It is NDC for be trying to say electoral commission. Person we are Benuma MPP, and yet no quarry MPP bear win French. Ebinum de namasiye NDC phone, among ebinum de namasiye, ebinum Burunia, Eddie Nine. What is this waste of time? We are second anymore. It's more the SC. Ghana for some moon here more, NDC for Ghana for some moon here more. Because given a mobile Yama Ghana for decided to attempt the DNA to tell us and a Ghana for here, David, Ghana for person tree. We are say what to go. Not putting the obedi grana was it's very important in your life. Because you don't have what you eat, but you have your peace of mind. And that alone is important. But say, and that is what you have to understand. So, as my God, you have to value that. You have peaceful environment in the country. You can go about your daily activities without any hindrance. You can do your businesses with the support of creating good environment for you. Everything that you want to do is there for you. So take the opportunity. What I'm trying to tell you, we are see all over the world are getting. Things are difficult everywhere in the world, not only Ghana. So that one, you have to put it in your mind. Don't blame only Ghanaian authority that they are the people who are not able to do this. No, everywhere in the world, things are difficult. And you have to even thank them that out of that difficulties going round everywhere in the world, they've been able to make your case go to school free without paying school fees. That alone is a credit, and you have to show appreciation. Now, this time, your voting is going to make a decision whether you want your kid to still go to school free or to go to pay school fees. And the whole thing is on your court. The boy is on your court to make that decision. Some person will bank school free, and I won't pay school fees. It's now also. But NDC for money be papa be hard man or my Ghana. To we a Ghanaian, you have to understand that. Omo kase, kase. What is omo me aka dia omo Bawumia? Tell me, have they been able to say it? Omo ntimi ka dia omo Bawumia yo. Now, how can you come to power and you are not able to tell us what you come and do? You don't know what you are coming to do. You don't know your policy you are having. You don't know any idea of what is around. Just say, oh, myself no crying a little bit. You don't even understand. I am telling you, say, decision, you know, a decision. A bebwa, a ma obi, a medada, a ma, and this is what they are. Oh, so see, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Magdika catch them. Mahama, or no brain or better from Bawumia. And so this ma wako winting, a question of Koya will be a problem. Kono did not better from Bawumia because when he was about Bawumia, it could have good policies. Now, this one in Bawumia, when him the past, medical catch them. When him the past, I don't know. Say, baby, I drew na Ghana Ekotuaba. Propaganda be brave, and I'm wanting more special NDC for. Obeti say hi, assembly yes, waha. Echna beti yes, and not this answer in the num, edit out. In tea, propaganda beer or more yet. Or money be beer a catch them. No money be beer so yet. Propaganda, they will do, and they are still doing. Na enye mistake inkudi omachi na uye mistake obekasi yehu yanka enso na aka echi enti entie omonsema omoka because propaganda ne de obi ani hɔ a ɔba ɔmɛka asɛm ɔho sa propaganda no obi ani hɔ a ɔba ɔmmɛtwa toro but ɛyɛ wo da akye asɛm ɛna yɛka nti ma obi mɛdaadaa wo koraa adɔfo no ɛma obi mɛdaadaa wo na baabi a Ghana ɛkɔ no ɛkɔ n'anim paa yi ɛma obi mɛdaadaa wo na baabi a ɔman no ɛkɔ no obi bɛdaadaa wo a nipa no wabɛdaadaa wo na nso so wobɛka sɛ ehu ya nka ba menhwɛ ade what is happening here. Wow. Nipa no bɛdaadaa wo bɛka nsɛm biara kyerɛ wo ɛnso wobɛhu sɛ nokorɛ biara nim nti ɛndi sɛ ma nyokuo no adɔfo no medeɛ mɛka kyerɛ wo because we know them nti sɛ wonim ɔmo a yɛdeɛ yɛnim ɔmo meba mɛyɛ adeɛ bi 1 2 bi kakra nti na asɛ mahu sɛ mayɛ tight no yɛnim ɔmo nti ɛma obi mɛkyerɛ wo deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ medeɛ da biara mɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ baabi a wiase kɔ no ɛkɔ n'anim nti sɛ wote hɔ na wodeɛ baabi a wotena hɔ a na wopɛ sɛ wotena ɛyɛ your choice but nneɛma pa ɛkɔ so paa yie ɛwɔ MPP wɔ nhyehyɛeɛ pa a wɔbɛtumi de aboa wo nti ɛma obi ɛma ɛmɛdaadaa wo ɛmɛtwa ntorɔ nkyerɛ wo ɔmo sɔre a choka no mebusa wo ɔmba adeɛ bɛ na ɔbɛtumi ayɛ ɛde aboa wo ɔmo de bibi papa biara wɔ mo de ba ɛde aboa wo nti ɛnyɛ saa mistake no nkɔdi ɔmo akyi wiase deɛ woyɛ mistake akɔdi obi akyi a na wabusa a mo sɛ nti wei no ma mekɔdi ɔmo akyi ɔmo bɛtumi de nneɛma pa agu akwan mu ama masetena akɔ yie. That is what you have to ask. So NDC for nti ɔmo bɛtumi amboa wo ɔmo ntumi mmoa wo so why do you have to waste your time ɛwɔ ɔmo nkyɛn na baabi aduru no yɛ wo daakye nhyehyɛeɛ paa ɛbɛboa wo ama nneɛma atu mpɔn ɛwɔ w'akwan nti mo obi mɛdaadaa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔno na ɛbɛtumi aboa wo simple as that ɔno na ɛwɔ nhyehyɛeɛ pa ɔno na ɛwɔ adwene pa ɔno na ɛwɔ policies papa a wɔde boa wo nti wo sɛ wokɔ na wokɔto aba number 1 that's all wokɔ a wohwɛ number 1 no wowɔ team so wodaa de kɔ ɛno bɛboa wo that will help you adɔfo no baabi a wiase kɔi obi bɛka na sɛ baabi a wiase kɔi nti muhu yɛ wiase kɔ n'anim eti ɛwɔ sɛ wo so wotumi yɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛbɛboa wo ama wasetena akɔ ɛndi sɛ ama nyokuo no ɛne mahama ne ayi independent for no menim deɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ de ama wo nti sɛ wokɔto aba a memene da wosɔre ya no number 1 no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na de akɔ team so ɛfiri sɛ ɔno na Ghana fo so mu hia no ɔno na ɛwɔ adwene pa wɔ nhyehyɛeɛ pa a wobɛtumi de atoa nneɛma paa na naado ayɛ no so ɔsɛ mɔmɔyɛma yɛ ne gye o sɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛba mohu sɛ ɔno na ɛbɛtumi aboa wo that's all ɛna na mɛka kyerɛ wo ebinom sɔre a da biara no ɔmokɔdi nneɛma bi akyi NDC ɔmo sɔre a da biara ntorɔ no ɔmoka na si na sɛ ɔmo ani abere saa ɔmo sɛ akonnwa na ɔmo pere no nhwɛ sɛ deɛ ɔmo ani asi abere because deɛ ɔmo bɛpɛ adi nti o nti na ɔmo ani abere no na naado so deɛ ɔntete sika ne ma mo deɛ NDC nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no a mowɔ hɔ a ebinom NDC adwuma na moyɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no bi wɔ hɔ a NDC adwuma ɛna ɔmo akɔgye ho ayi sɛ etua ɔmo ka ɛna ɔmo yɛ NDC adwuma nti saa nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no ɔmo mɛka no korɛ nkyerɛw nti fato tirim deɛ ɛkɔ so papa no ɔmo ma mɛka nkyerɛw nti ɔsɛ wote ha sɛ ɔmo no ɔmo ba betwa ntorɔ but don't listen to them ɛni sɛ wotietie ɔmo deɛ ɔmo sɛ wodi n'akyi no ɛyɛ deɛ obɛtumi de nneɛma pa gu akwan mu ama nneɛma akɔ yie ɛde ama wo ɔno ɛne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as simple as that it is obi a mokɔto aba a yɛsrɛ mo make a good decision na monhwɛ deɛ obɛtumi atoa ɔba school fees so deɛ ɔmɛtwa free senior high school mu your one shisha ya pa obeboa oni Dr. Mahmood Bawumia enti mo a mo tie me no titiri mo a mo Ashanti region mo kan hu se mo doba baako na po ona e Bawumia running mate enti automatically no se Bawumia we ne a mo doba be na running mate to so mo time mo doba na chi mo to aba ne yie de man MPP fo se be ya mo doba no ebetimi enya position no na ono so atwa nani ahwe mo as simple as a way of mathematics. Inti sana ade ne tie. Ti adofo no me de besi ya me din de daddy Fred. Ye make an very simple. Monko na monko di Bawumia echi na mommo na MPP mreki de 8. Hanam de besi makram. Akram nyina mo ne awrade international.